Unless we are anchored on God's words, we are most likely to be deceived. Quoting Pastor Mark Finley, someone yesterday, he spoke to a large congregation who gathered in SDA Church New Life, 5th Ngong Avenue, and today it's day number 9. All roads are leading to that church. It's a big evangelistic net event. Please join us, or you can stream in all our social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, or watch in our Adventist media channels as from 4 p.m. East African time. See you there. Hope for Africa, hope for today, tomorrow, and forever.
In this office, it's the Family Life Counseling Office. This is where we receive our guests or our audience who have listened to the messages from Pastor Mbaga. They call in at the call center. They share with us their experiences, the issues that they would wish to be counseled on. And when they come here, we receive them and we book them for dates, for the dates to be counseled by the pastor. And then they come here in this office. That is where the counseling usually happens.
Hope Africa set up a prayer room where we have a prayer team from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. continuous prayer, and we have people coming in and giving their prayer requests. We also have a call center where people are calling in and giving their prayer requests. Some of them we pray with them on phone, and some walk in for prayer. So 2 days ago, a man called and he was suicidal. He was giving up on life. He is jobless and he felt that his wife was leaving him and he was giving up. But he was watching the Hope Africa, and so he took the number and called in. So we called him. He was talking with a soft voice. We could hardly hear him. But he told his story to us, his desperation, the fact that he's been jobless. He had a good job, but now he was jobless, has tried several times without success. So he felt that life was useless and was giving up. We prayed with him on phone, and yesterday he walked in with a smile. He had called his wife, she didn't respond, but she called back. So the family is reunited. We bless the Lord, and we know that even that job that we have asked the Lord to give him, the Lord is going to give him a job, because there's nothing impossible for God.
One of the amazing stories coming from Hope for Africa are these two street boys, Aaron and Martin. They heard about these evangelistic meetings and their lives have never been the same. They have been attending these meetings from day one, and what a testimony, because they say their faith has been strengthened, and we praise God for these two boys. There is hope everywhere. Come and join me as you listen to this amazing story from these two brothers, Martin and Aaron. There is hope for Africa, hope for today, tomorrow, and forever.
Day by day, come away from the crowded streets. Day by day, come. And let me speak to you in my word.
Guess what? I'm joined by a dear friend from Nairobi, but he has a very interesting story that you want to listen. Welcome so much. Please tell us your name and your story.
My name is Aaron, and I've been living on the streets for 8 years. I used to come every Sabbath at the Park SDA Church for lunch because they used to give us free food. One day I heard them talking about Hope for Africa evangelistic meetings, and I started attending the meetings without fail. And I'm thankful to God that I was baptized last week.
What do you tell somebody outside there who is a street child, who is a street person, but is not joining us? What do you tell to them today?
I can tell them that there is hope in God, and He can deliver you from all sins. He can save your life like He did to me. And now I'm baptized, but I'm not yet out of street, but I'm hoping God will open doors for me, and I will come out from the street.
In the book of Daniel, the Bible clearly says that in the last days, knowledge will surely increase. And today I'm joined by Haggai. You know, Haggai is always with new things. So let us hear what he has for us today.
Thank you so much. You realize since we started this campaign, we've been using a lot of technological platforms, and these are bearing fruits. First, I talked to you about the feedback form.
Yes.
Right now, as you can see, we've received 480 respondents.
Wow.
But the good news now we have for you this evening is that we want to capture the newly baptized members' details. You know, because this pack doesn't end at baptism, but we want our pastors to follow up with these newly baptized members to provide nurture and retention. And the only way to do this is to capture their details and make sure all these are put in a database. So if we are provided an online form that they scan a QR code, leads them to a link where they capture all the details, the name, as you can see, the name, the gender, where they come from, their contacts and everything. So when you hear that a station has baptized 500 people, all the records are online here. That helps with management and also with pastoral duties.
How can we access this?
We provided two ways. You can either scan a QR code or there's a link. So we have sent this out to the conference evangelistic coordinators and also the pastors to be able to share this with their church clerks also, so that they can provide these details. So we are sending it down. This is a devolved function that is going to the grassroots.
Thank you so much, Haggai. For sure, technology has been one of the formidable tools that are enhancing evangelism in every corner of the world.
Let me give you hope and courage. Day by day, fall on your knees and listen to me individually speak of your soul.
He writes his laws in our minds so that we can learn what we do. And he writes his laws in our heart so that we can love on how to obey him. Is it the master? Is it the Bible or tradition? A rhetorical question left to every single audience who attended today's sermons from Pastor Mark Finley. Please join us tomorrow, though we are bidding goodbye to our lead camera person all the way from South Africa, Noel Sibanda. We say adios.